Hi everyone. So I thought in this video I would show you what I do in the morning. Right, so this is just what I do. I'm not doing it because I think it's the best way to do it. I mean, I'm not doing this video, but it's the best way for me, and it might give you some ideas for yourself. Um, so the first thing I will do, as you see, this is my home page. And that was yesterday's link, and last night I'd put in today's link. So the first thing I'm going to do, well, I would launch modules before I start editing to give modules time to upload, but I've already got all the tabs open that I want, so that you don't have to wait during this video. So first of all, I'll take out that link. So I'll just click on edit. So it takes a little time. This is why I load everything up first. Okay, so here we come. So I just scroll down. There's the quote that I put on this for this week. So I just highlight it, delete. Right, okay, as you notice, I lose my space. So I could just click return and get a space, but when I saved it, that space would be gone. So to make sure I keep my space, I click on the shift key, press the return key, and then when I save it, click on save. Okay, so there it is. So as you notice, I've lost everything down this side. So I just click on the name there to refresh the page, and everything comes back. Okay, so there's my to-do links of what work's been done. Okay, so then I open up modules. Like I said, well, I'd have already set it open while I was doing that, and it's open to 113 because this is the lesson that I did yesterday. And so it goes straight down to that. And so all I have to do, because I only do the lessons a week ahead, so I just have to scroll up a little bit and unpublish lesson 108. Okay, so my 109 is published because, as you saw, I'd published last night because, as you saw, some people have already been on, and they will have done that this morning. They've done that this morning. They haven't done it last night. They're my early risers. So then I would just close that one, open that one, and then go through the lesson. So I go through the lesson like the student would. I do every page. I do it sincerely, like I am studying it like a student. I do the posts. I don't do the writing activities because no one sees it, and you have to go into student view if you want to do that anyway, because there's a teacher view. You don't get anywhere that lets you post it, but some people do. That's fine, but I don't, because it goes nowhere. No one sees it. So also then, if I come across any changes I want to make, quite often I will do them as I'm going through the lesson. Most often I don't make any changes, but yesterday I did. So I thought I would show you what I did do, just an example of something you may consider, just an example of something that might be changed. Let's see. Well, first of all, we had a discussion group, right? They had this quiz where they had to read Helaman 13, 30 to 33 and took the quiz about what the Nephites experienced would experience if they rejected the prophet. So did this quiz, and that led on to a discussion page. Now, this isn't a discussion page, but it had this bit. We can learn from Helaman, if we reject the words of the prophets, we'll experience regret and sorrow. And then it had a a discussion page asking for, like, experiences about rejecting prophets. But if you look at the showing the modules, okay, they'd had a writing activity there, and then let's go down. Oh, it's not here, but it would have shown. But they've also got another writing activity there on 1311. And so when I came across 1311, so they'd like a discussion page on 1310, and then a writing activity on 1311, and I thought that's a lot of work. And so I decided I wouldn't bother with the discussion, so I deleted it. But I wanted to keep the principles so they could write it in, so I put it in the following page with this quote. So then on the next page I went on to the let's get the right page. Oh yeah, this is it. So on the next page, we went to the writing activity. Then this writing activity asked them to write about a time when they followed a teaching of a prophet, that kind of thing. But I thought, this weekend they're going to be doing. It's conference weekend, so they're going to be listening to conference. So I thought it would be great if I asked them a question about conference. So I put, from this conference weekend, what prophetic counsel have you chosen to obey? So I could have changed it to a discussion. I'm a bit tempted, but I would have had to create a whole new page to do that. And I thought, well, what if it's something a bit personal that they may not want to really share with the rest of the class? So I decided to leave it as a writing activity. And so all I did was I took out the question, put a new question in, and I changed the picture. They had a picture of just a girl here, so I thought a picture of President Nelson was a bit more appropriate. So because we don't have the code to be able to line it up, like put it on the side where it was, I just put it at the top and it looks fine. So I just had to do that in edit and then saved. So that's just an example of a change that I've made in a lesson. But like I say, I don't do a lot of changes, but sometimes I pray beforehand as I pray to do the lesson. I pray that the Spirit will guide me in the posts I make for the students, and for any changes I could make that would benefit the students. And so that was a change that I did make yesterday. So back to today. So let's see. Yeah, so this would be. So I would go through this lesson. So as you can see, it's 114. So it's like a Thursday lesson. I go through Monday to Friday of the following week, and my students are doing lesson 109, which I did last week. So once I've gone through the lesson, I then grade any work that's been done. So I will grade that and reply to their discussion posts, put it into Wise, and so that's what I would do first thing in the morning. And then throughout the day, when it's convenient for me. So it might be at lunchtime, and I'll mark any student work that's been on, or maybe later in the afternoon, depends on what I'm doing, and then again in the evening. So that's what I do in the morning and throughout the day. So I hope this video has been useful and helpful. And like I say, this is what I do. But it might be you're welcome to do the same. But hopefully, it might help you to see how you can organise your time so it suits you. And it's a kind of a version of something that you can do. So thank you. Bye.